March the 15th is a date traditionally associated with the Ides of March, the Roman deadline for settling debts, and the day upon which Rome's senators settled a political debt with Julius Caesar. And interestingly, yesterday it saw an exodus of Bitcoin taken off exchanges, representing the second biggest day of withdrawals in 2 years. And those moves potentially followed news that the Canadian trucker protests' Bitcoin donations have been frozen and seized. While the Ukraine war has engulfed the world's attention, immediately before it started, the Canadian trucker protests were in focus, especially after the Canadian government effectively weaponized the Canadian banking system to try and shut down protests. That in turn caused donations to pivot to crypto, especially Bitcoin, and it seemed to be creating an almost perfect case study on how to circumvent a government overreach. But it transpires that the majority of these funds have been tracked and seized, which highlights the importance of security. Kraken CEO Jesse Powell, who donated $43,000 personally, said that exchanges will have no option but to comply with restrictions, and keeping Bitcoin on exchange is a huge risk. He added, "We cannot protect you. Get your coins and cash out and only trade P2P." As it transpires, Powell was completely correct, and the funds have been commandeered by the authorities.